I saw the news article last night where 9 cars were basically towed without proper cause and then turned around and sold. And that alerted me to what if the car I have from them is one of those.
New stories tonight from others who also claim they're victims of a local tow company's alleged crimes. One man says he bought a car from the owner of Metro Tow who faced multiple felonies. Tonight, that man wonders if the car was actually stolen. I'm John Holt.
I'm Bria Love. The number of victims is growing. Their claims range from bad tows to illegal sales, even hit and runs at the hands of the company. Fox 4's Malik Jackson joins us with the latest story from one of Metro Tow's alleged victims. So Malik, the plot thickens here.
It sure does, Bria. Fox 4 first told you about Donald Adamson and his mother Lynette following a police raid at Metro Tow last week. Both are charged with 9 felonies, accused of stealing cars through the tow company. Today I spoke to a man named Brian Stanley who says he was recently in need of a second car. He went to Facebook Marketplace to find one. That's where he met Lynette Adamson.
Looked good. The engine was seeming fairly clean.
Brian Stanley, a smart man just looking for a second car. When an affordable one popped up, he bought it.
We got it registered and everything. Been making our payments for over the last year.
Stanley says Lynette Adamson told him the car was towed from private property, parked illegally, and never claimed. Stanley didn't think much of it until he paid it off, and Adamson now facing 9 felony charges along with her son Donald, then refused to release the lien on the title.
That's when no phone calls coming back. We repeatedly tried to call throughout the day, throughout the week. My wife was able to get hold of her at one point. She said that her son was in the hospital, but she would look.
And Stanley has proof that he paid. In fact, he paid $300 more than originally asked. But the lien still hasn't been lifted. He went up there today only to be told they couldn't help because Lynette is behind bars. Stanley is frustrated and has no options.
The car's in limbo. I can't sell it if I wanted to. I can't really do a whole lot. I don't know if the police are going to come back and say, yes, that car was illegally towed.
Fox 4 visited Metro Tow off North Agnes Avenue 2 days in a row. First on Monday when a window was shut on us, and on Tuesday. This time, no one answered. But neighbors did in fact tell us that not only does he have a lot where he was raided, but there's a completely separate one right here just across the street. But this one, they say police don't know about. The lot across the street but slightly hidden. While we were there, another neighbor said it belongs to Donald Adamson, saying he's seen him bring multiple cars back. But when the raid happened, police never made it back here. And then there's this, an email to me from Megan Klepper, who says she was hit by a Metro tow truck driver who tried to pay her not to call police, starting at $500, then upping it to $2,000. Why, might you ask? Well, she tells me that her, quote, insurance is beginning the process to sue because they believe the driver was uninsured. There was expired plates on the tow truck, and Metro Tow has no active commercial insurance policy that they can find. And if you're wondering, yes, they're still open. Police said it would be up to the city or the state to shut them down. As for Stanley, well, we helped him get into contact with police, and they told him to enter his VIN number into this webpage to see if the car was stolen. He did so, and the page reported that all records had been lost on the car. And as always, we will stay on top of the story. Bria.